Hello students, welcome to your online classes. Today we are going to start a new lesson from Geography, Chapter 4, Mineral Resources. We are going through resources which are found on the earth. So in this connection we are today going to study about the mineral resources. So what do you understand by the minerals? You are surrounded by so many things around you. And in your house you see many things which are made of some metals. These suppose iron, which is used in construction work. Suppose your mother wears jewelry like gold. That is a mineral which is obtained from the earth's crust. So basically, what is mineral? Minerals are natural components. Minerals are basically natural occurring substance which has a definite chemical composition, and they are known as minerals. Okay, so definite chemical composition means the chemical composition of iron will be different from that of the gold. So basically minerals are naturally occurring from the earth's crust. Okay, so in our present age we can say that basically most of the mineral which is used in present modern age is iron. So we can say that we are living in an iron age. Okay, you can see there is a picture, bauxite mining. It's a mineral which is mining site is being picture of mining site is being given. So now there are some features of the minerals. So features means what are the qualities, what are the important qualities of the minerals. We will study about that also. Minerals are unevenly distributed in the world. So in all parts of the world we will not find every kind of minerals. Suppose some places are rich in iron, some places are rich in petroleum products. So the minerals are, we can say that, are not evenly distributed in all through the world. Then minerals do not occur in pure form. That means in order to obtain the mineral, first we have to obtain it ore, then we have to purify it. Then it is extracted from the earth's crust and through the process of mining. Minerals are not very much useful when it is in its raw form. It has to be removed. It can be only used when impurities are removed. Minerals are found in some particular areas of the earth. So in not all the parts of the world the minerals are found. Like in India, basically the minerals are found in the plateau region of India. Okay. So they are also present in the oceans like Antarctica, but they are not easily accessible because of their geographical location. Minerals are formed under different geological environment. That means mineral which we are using nowadays have been formed millions of years ago. Okay, and minerals are created through natural process. That means there is no human interference while the minerals are being formed. Okay, so hardness, density and color are the physical properties of the mineral, and solubility is the chemical property of the mineral. Now we will go through a chart and we will study about how many types of minerals are there. There are two types of mineral, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. And metallic minerals are further divided into two types, ferrous minerals and non-ferrous minerals. What are metallic minerals? Metallic minerals contain some metal in it like iron, gold, and non-metallic minerals doesn't contain any metal in it like gold, petroleum, etc. Now what are ferrous minerals and non-ferrous minerals? Ferrous minerals contains iron in it like iron and ferrous minerals contain iron contained is high like manganese, iron ore, chromites, and non-ferrous minerals they do not contain any iron like gold, silver, lead. But how can you identify it? It tends to get rusted. The minerals which have iron tend to get rust, and the minerals which do not have iron content do not get rust. Okay, what are the features of metallic minerals? There are some features of metallic minerals. that they are ductile, they are elasticity, malleability, sectile, gravity, luster and color. That means a mineral, main features of the metallic minerals are there. They are ductile. That means they can be drawn into thin wires without breaking. Elasticity means you can bend it. When force is applied, it can be bent. Malleability means it can be hammered into sheets like gold or copper. Sectile means it can be shaved with a knife or cut down with a knife. And luster and color, there are some minerals who has got some colors that white, grey or yellow. And on the basis of its value, minerals can be divided into precious minerals like gold, silver, and semi-precious minerals like copper and zinc, etc. Okay. Now we will discuss about the features of the non-metallic mineral. The minerals that do not have metals are called non-metallic minerals like coal, petroleum, and the non-metallic minerals are actually categorized on their luster. Some non-metallic minerals can be greasy, resinous and waxy. The mineral fuels like coal and petroleum are non-metallic minerals. The metallic minerals are actually those things which cannot be, when you melt it, you will not get any new product. But iron is a metallic mineral because you can melt it, you can give it different shapes, and you can mix it with different things and make steel and alloys, different alloys, etc. Okay. So, other features of the metallic mineral are they are generally associated with sedimentary rock. That is, if they are found in the sedimentary rock, and then they are very hard, not so hard, and they do not have shine or luster of their own. And they are not ductile and they are not malleable. They are not ductile means they cannot be made into sheets, and they are not malleable, they cannot be hammered, because if you hit it or if you they tend to get broke into pieces. Okay, so that's it today. That's it for today's topic. See you in the next class.